Woman, where we talk about influential and incredible women in the Austin community here. And this is all, of course, leading up to the 18th Annual Texas Conference for Women. Here with me today is China Widener with Deloitte. Thank you so much for being here today, China.
Happy to be here.
It is a delight to have you today because you have such an extensive history with what we're talking about and quite a role at Deloitte, right?
I do. I serve as our Strategy and Operations Diversity and Inclusion Leader nationally.
Okay.
So I focus on really how we can promote and prepare both women and our diverse practitioners for success.
And what does that involve? Because you've got programs through Deloitte, right, that really help these women with whatever they might need.
Yeah, we have a multitude of programs, but
Okay.
where we've kind of focused is to bookend, if you will. So there's the sister circle approach where it's more personal, it's more accountability amongst small groups,
Okay.
as well as the national programming that allows us to all stop one day a year and take stock. Where are we from a career perspective? What does that look like? And we call that our women in S&O Day.
Okay.
Because women tend to not sort of take a step back and say, where am I? Lift your head up and determine, are you where you want to be from a career perspective? Are you where you want to be from a personal perspective?
So that's a very interesting concept that most of us, as you mentioned, don't think of. And that kind of transitions nicely into what you'll be a panelist for, the actual topic that you'll be discussing during the Women's Conference November 2nd. What is that panel?
Yeah, so that panel is invisibility and what's stopping your success.
Interesting.
It's a concept that says, look, we can't always see what's in front of us. Okay. So if someone can articulate that, identify that, and give us some skills and some techniques and some tactics in order to see, then we have the capacity to actually then move forward, right, and progress in a way that makes sense. So I'll give you a personal example.
Yeah.
From my own lesson learned, there's this notion around evangelizing your value. How do you articulate, when do you articulate, and to whom do you articulate the value proposition you bring? And whether you're in the public sector or the private sector, you show up every day and add value. The question is, do others know that what that value is and how it contributes to either the company's bottom line or the progress for your particular agency?
And I think it's so fascinating to be able to talk to women about this who they do the work. They're a team member and they just don't realize that they need to show that value.
Absolutely. Hard work will move you stair by stair, but understanding sort of how to manage the network, how to navigate within your particular organization is how you move landing to landing. Wow. So when you want to move your career at that level, you have to engage beyond the hard work. You also have to engage the people that are around you, your colleagues, staff, other leaders in your organization.
I mean, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about this because this is just a wealth of knowledge, and that's just even the tiniest bit of what people will be getting at the Texas Women's Conference.
Yes.
Amazing stuff. And we want to note, it is sold out because it is such an incredible conference, but women watching, you can still be a part of the conversation.
Absolutely. The conference itself is about community, education, and inspiration, right? We have the capacity to create that community in advance of the conference as well as post-conference. So for folks who are paying attention today, what I would say to you is if you can go to texasconferenceforwomen.org.
And we want to note it's TX.
conferenceforwomen.org. You have the capacity to sign up. They can become engaged and involved even now. There's a monthly newsletter and the capacity for telelearning, and so there are a number of modules that they can sign up for as well to continue to become engaged and get connected.
Oh, perfect. And get advance notice for next year if they want to get tickets too.
Absolutely.
Awesome stuff. And China, it was just such an honor to talk to you here, and we look forward to hearing what you have to say during the panel in November as well.
Well, thank you for having me, and I look forward to the time as well. I think it's going to be a great conference. I'm super excited about it this year.
Very inspiring for many women.